Hi, this is Cindy from Part-Time Permies, and today I'm going to just give you a rundown on what I put in the ground last night. Everything's damp out here only because I turned the sprinkler on because it is super hot, and the plants are showing it. It's wilting, especially the tomatoes. So we did a tomato, pepper, and basil garden bed here. So tomatoes are the ones that are not looking happy. Hopefully they'll perk up here with the water, but they're not looking good. Even some of the pepper plants are a little wilted, although a lot of them are doing a little better. So these, on this end of the bed, I have my sweet peppers. I have an orange variety. I have a purple variety. We like trying interesting things. And we have more of a standard. That's a green, or any green pepper will probably turn red eventually. So that's the purple one, the lilac pepper. Tomatoes, we have some beefsteak and some cherries. We have Genovese basil around here. We have an English plantain volunteer, which is fine. Some purple basil here. I have some of those starts for my peppers, some chili peppers. So as we get to this end of the bed, I put my hot peppers. So we have chili peppers. I'm not sure how well they'll do, but they seem to be hanging in there. At least that one is. This one got covered with leaves, so uncovered a little bit, but again, kind of barely hanging in there. The tomatoes are what's sad. My tomatoes were looking great yesterday, but it's 90 plus degrees, and we haven't had rain in 3 weeks. Now, I will say, as I was digging through this mulch down to the soil level yesterday, it was damp down there. But the shock of being transplanted and the heat, and yeah, it's just not happy. So I'm hoping they'll bounce back. Gosh, if not, they're actually on sale for $1 a plant at the nursery right now. I got some more pepper starts that are Thai. Oh no, these are Thai basil starts here. Chili peppers over there. We've got. Over here we have some habaneros, so we're getting to some heat. Jalapenos. So you got 2 more Thai basil plants here, and then we got a Thai dragon chili pepper, so Thai chili right here. And then we have cinnamon basil here, and then we get back into our sweets over here. So this little tomato plant is looking the happiest of the bunch, and it's not looking so happy. So that's my pepper and tomato bed. I always plant them with the basil. Lots of basil for a reason. Obviously, the basil goes well with tomatoes, so you eat them together. So it's nice to harvest them together. But they also help these plants grow. I just find they always, and actually I always like to put them close to the pepper plants, so fairly close, as they spread out and bush out a bit. Peppers, I find, like to have other plants near them. They don't like to be the only plant. They're a rainforest plant, and I think they like to have a lot of that moisture held close to them. So I do try to do some basil plants right near it. I might actually sprinkle some cilantro seeds and stuff in this area as well, and just let it grow where it wants to grow. So that's another herb that goes well with especially your chili peppers and your salsas and all that. So we basically have a salsa garden right here. I picked up some seedlings from the nursery to plant because my seedlings got burnt out. It's way hot out here, and frankly I picked them up yesterday, and I put half of them in the ground yesterday and watered them last night in the evening, and peppers are doing okay, Eggplant's doing okay. Those are kind of used to hot temperatures. Tomatoes are completely looking wilted. The ones I put in the ground, there were 2 I still needed to put in the ground, but the sun was going down, so I couldn't do much else. So I decided to go ahead and water those last night. I'm watering them again today because the tomatoes look completely wilted. But I will tell you, when I was planting yesterday, and I was digging through this mulch, this leaf mulch, down to just below that level, there is some leaf compost on the next level, and the ground that I didn't till, I didn't dig, I didn't do the double dig process or anything. I've done that in the past, but as I went through the leaf mulch layer and got down to the ground, it's soft, super soft. So tell you what, mulching like this, you don't have to dig, because all that activity in the mulch, all the animals, the worms, all the bacteria, all the mycorrhiza, everything starts breaking up the soil underneath and making it soft. So I'll just give you an example here. I'm going to put a tomatillo that's slightly wilted into the ground before it completely dies on me. I do have some weeds poking through, but these are actually edible. These are plantains. So you can actually eat these. In fact, I learned from Nabi that if you actually chew the leaves, you chew these leaves, and mix it with your saliva, it's good to actually rub on mosquito bites and scratches and rashes and things like that. It'll actually help relieve some of the itchiness and help its healing. So I'm going to leave these alone. They can stay in my garden. I'm going to go ahead and plant this tomatillo plant. So we're just going to pull away the leaves. When we get down to the dirt, it's not that deep right here, but you just pull the dirt back. And this is super sandy soil, unfortunately, which is why we're trying to build up our soil. But some plants love that. The eggplant loves that type of soil. Some of the herbs like sage loves the sandy soil. Oregano loves it. Does drain a lot better, but that could be a problem when we need water. So just put some of the dirt around it. I'm not going too deep with this because I'm going to pull the leaves back in and around it. So as the leaves break down, it'll create another layer of compost and fertilize my plant. Now it's looking sad. We definitely have to get some water on it. It did this to us last year too, but we got our plants in a little earlier. Usually plant towards the end of May. Like most people around here plant a lot of stuff around Memorial Day. Mid-May we had a hard frost this year, and then it hit 90 degrees. It was crazy. Same week. But this week, 5 days of 90 plus. That's disgusting. Who said you moved north to get away from the heat? No, you moved north to shorten the heat season, but we can still get hot, and when it gets hot here, it gets muggy. Well, I hope you enjoyed the show. If you like this sort of thing, please like, subscribe, comment below, and we'll see you with the next one.